Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EURUSD. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit the ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Greetings everybody, welcome to the technical analysis of the Forex market from the ForexPeaceArmy.com. As usual, we will discuss the situation on the euro currency, start from the daily time frame. Well, in general, during the previous trading sessions, the price action was not so impressive. It's very hard to add something new based on the price action during the yesterday's trading session and the day before yesterday. But in general, on the daily time frame, I would like to discuss today the medium-term expectations and what particular levels we could watch for to get some confirmation, some confidence, and some probably even the hint from the market on the potential move on higher time frames. And for myself, I marked some important moments that probably could help us in investigation the situation and price action in the nearest trading sessions. What it could be. Well, that is in a large picture of the top on the daily time frame. What do we have? First of all, take a look at the price action in that area. Well, we said that already, although the trend is still holds bearish, as you can see, market stands below this red line, the MACD indicator by the Judd Napoli, MACD predictor. Well, the price action during the recent period doesn't support this trend. The market has hit as far as 88 fib resistance areas. This is the minor fib levels right here, from that high to that low, and now stands right below it. Current price action looks like the inside one compared to the previous trading session. But here you can see that price stands very close, very tight to the MACD predictor indicator. So that is the chance for the potential appearance of the stop grabber pattern. If market will try to shift trend on the bullish side by the moving above this red line during the trading session, but at the close price will not confirm that and close below this red line, that will be the stop grabber pattern. And that will give us the hint on the potential takeout of that low. It's around 129.75 and acceleration to the downside. Probably, if this will be the case, we could expect this move: A, B, C top, 100% extension, 129.45. That is ABCD pattern to the downside. Well, if market will show some retracement without the stop grabber pattern, then probably we could expect this butterfly sell. That is another scenario for the nearest time frame, nearest term. It's 127 extensions around 134.20. We have discussed this pattern also yesterday. In that case, this will be some kind of the reversal pattern, and this will mean that on the higher time frames, on the weekly time frame, we could expect some deeper move to the downside. That is in accordance with our medium-term expectations, long-term analysis that we have posted in November, mostly based on the analysis of the dollar index. Well, by that scenario, we expect in the couple of quarters the levels around 116. Well, in that case, this will be the reversal pattern, and it will probably lead to some significant downward trend, because this is really significant pattern, and the target of this pattern, if it will come in place, then it will be the 1618 extension from the whole swing to the upside, whole swing of the butterfly. We should take this swing, okay, to the target of the butterfly, multiply it on 1618 and count to the downside. That will be the target of the butterfly. Well, and the third possibility is just an acceleration to the upside, taken out of that high without the forming of the right wing. Market just accelerate further. In that case, I suppose that we could expect move at least to the 135.05, the next area of the next fib resistance level on the weekly and monthly time frame. well, that's really will be significant move. So currently, from that price action, current behavior, it's a bit unclear, and personally, I can't make the decision and some judgment about the potential move right now, because I do not have the sufficient amount of the signs and patterns that could trigger and tell me what to expect, because this tells me that some kind of just indecision price action. I can't rely either on trend because price action doesn't support it, or on the price action because now trend holds still bearish, and we have the bearish MACD indicator on the daily time frame. That's why until we will not get significant moments that could lead to the clearer situation on the daily time frame, I suppose all that we could do is just to focus on the intraday trading and try to trade some intraday patterns or something. On the 4-hour time frame, in fact, I can't point nothing new compared to the previous trading session. What we have for our time frame has turned to the bearish side. You can see we have reaching of that ABC band 100% extensions 132.88. That was perfect. Bearish engulfing pattern. That is also the Russian rings of that highs. That's potentially bearish scenario market. Let's move to the downside. Take a look at that pattern. A, B, C top. Market hit 618. 100% stands at the level that we have discussed yesterday, 131.73, 131.84. That is an agreement, and confidence resistance. So that is a significant area. After, if market will hit it, then probably we could expect some pullback to the upside. Well, that is what we could focus on the nearest hours to trade during today's trading session. Well, yesterday we have discussed also the possibility for the double ripple sell pattern, but that price action doesn't give me much enthusiasm with this pattern, because that is really not quite common as price action for the top of the double ripple, since this top is too low compared to that one. Also, we do not have currently still the second close above the 3x3 moving average. I do not have this on this chart, so I have some suspicions about the potential trading of the double ripple pattern by that thrust and that top. So probably it's better to not rely on this signal. On the hourly time frame, we see some hint on the potential head and shoulders pattern, but probably it's maybe even more worth it to treat it as the potential triangle. Well, doesn't matter in fact. Take a look. That is our pattern A, B, C top. 100% extensions right here. We use downward ABCD pattern since trend is bearish on the hourly time frames right here. You can see price action stands below this red line. Now market has hit 618 support, 618 extension target 132.19, turned to some retracement. Take a look that this is the resistance level 132.52, and trend will remain bearish right to that area. So probably market could show some retracement to that level and then continue move to the downside, because we have the 4-hour time frame is bearish, hourly time frame now is bearish. We have this Russian rings reaching of that some pattern at the 88 daily resistance, so probably we could expect some deeper retracement, probably till that area. So that is in fact all that I currently can see, and that is somehow could be traded, because this is really choppy price action. It's very in fact this price action is not impressive. Well, probably you could find some another patterns that you could trade based on your trading style and your approach to the markets, but personally I do not see nothing more as just to focus on some intraday patterns, very short term, and take chips off the table fast, because we do not have significant confidence and do not have significant patterns on the higher time frames, on the daily time frame, that we could rely on and trade some a bit extended period of time. So that's why we should focus on some short-term patterns. This ABCD is one of them. So probably that's all that we could probably could be focused during today's trading session. Well, that's all for today. I hope that on the next days market will give us some more moving that we could focus on, and some more volatility, and also probably after some days we could get some hints on the market based on the daily time frame that will let us to make the conclusion for the a bit more extended period about the potential price moving on the euro currency.